ended up with 6 people.
Good evening, everybody.
We should be good to build that.
It's Saturday night.
Right,
it's February 11th, 2017. We're about to run Operation Crazy Horse here at Squad Ops. My name is Muff. I'm here joined today by Barton. Say hello, Barton.
How's it going, everyone?
Hi. We're gonna do the North American version of Squad Ops tonight. The North American event. We've already done the EU today. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we didn't stream or record it, but maybe some of the participants did. It was the same event. It was Operation Crazy Horse. The map is Kohat. It pits the U.S. forces against the Russians. In this unique event of Squad Ops, we're going to be having the U.S. forces place a FOB and defend it. Now, here's the basic the goals of this operation. There's 10 different FOB locations that are 10 different grid/keypad combinations that the U.S. can put FOBs in. I'll read them out real quick. It's going to be fast, and I'll tell you exactly which one the U.S. has chosen for this round one as I'm following the U.S. They're Delta 4 keypad 3. I'll even open my map so everyone can see it. All right, we got Delta 4 keypad 3, Foxtrot 5 keypad 2, Foxtrot 6 keypad 9, Foxtrot 6 keypad 4, Foxtrot 7 keypad 7, Foxtrot 5 keypad 5, Golf 5 keypad 5, and if you're looking at my picture, you can see they've got the FOB marked in that one. That's where the U.S. is going to be. There's 3 other locations: Hotel 7 keypad 7, Hotel 8 keypad 9, Hotel 6 keypad 7. So we're going to focus on Golf 5 keypad 5 for this round because that is where our commander, being Kirkley, has chosen. And since we're rocking and rolling into that, I'll tell you a little about this U.S. team who I'm following. They're going to be commanded by Kirkley. And this is not his first time, which will provide an advantage because he's against a first-time commander tonight. This is his first time commanding Crazy Horse, but he does have some competent squad leaders underneath him. Those in no particular order are Xbit, Tedish, Best Pony, and Pugachev. We're going to have pretty close to a full server tonight, so we can look for all of these squads to be full, and perhaps maybe a couple rolling into command squad if there's not room. Let's kick it over to Barton and see what he's got going on the Russian side as far as their leadership goes, and then maybe he can tell us what kind of assets they're going to be bringing to the party today.
Yeah, so the Russian team is going to be led by Mighty. Accompanying him is going to be Vashark for Squad 1. Squad 2 will be led by Alexo. Squad 3 will be led by Jay Remick. Squad 4 will be led by Bunny. They will be rolling out with the BTR, so it'll be interesting to see how they end up actually using that, if they're going to try to use it more in an attack and assault kind of vehicle, or if they're going to try to pull it back and use the optics of it with that increased zoom to try to see what's going on. It'll be interesting to see what they do there. Right now, what I know, they're still trying to hard set kind of the strategy for Russia, but it sounds like what they're wanting to do is to head to that Delta 4 keypad 3, that farther north one, the one separated from the rest pretty much, and they want to basically blitz that, get up there fast, scout it out to see if it's going to be there, and then from that point they're just going to try and push and follow the river into where the more rest of those possibilities are. So much so far. They've been planning a lot for that Delta 4 key 3. They're kind of feeling like that's going to be the spot for the US FOB.
Oh wow, making that call. And actually, they're asking whether it's Delta 4 key 4 or Delta 4 key 3. You know, and I'm not quite sure. I actually think it's Delta 4 key 4.
And be advised, 2 is down to 7 people now.
All right.
Yeah, I believe the confusion's coming
rounding
from
up on the hill to get going. They're doing their team briefing. Looks like Mighty's figured out his Delta 4 keypad 4. As for that, I'll say what the U.S. is going to use to defend their fob in Golf 5, Keypad 5. They're going to be rocking 2 ARs per squad. They're going to get 1 lat per squad, too, which is going to be big because that BTR can really cause problems.
Oh, that was good.
They're also going to get a medic.
Sorry, that guy fucking
And
there we go.
vehicular support is going to consist of 2 open-top Humvees. That's the basic ones with the gunner. They can hold 5 people in them. They're going to get transport, and they're going to get a Logi truck. And the kicker with the Logi truck in this one is they can run as much Logi supplies as they can. It has to be escorted by a Humvee, I believe. I'm not sure if it has to be or not, but I'm pretty sure that everyone escorts it anyway, just to make sure it's safe. With that, they can build as much as those supplies allow them before they lose the Logi truck or decide to quit running them. What do the Russians got as far as weaponry goes?
Weaponry? Oh, let's see here. Let's see what they get to use. So it looks like they're going to get the RPK-74. They'll also get the GP-25 grenade launcher and a medic. Each squad will be allowed 1 of those. So they will get the BTR, like I mentioned before, and they'll also get any or all of the transport trucks as they need to be able to pull them out of the main there.
Right. Well, there's only 1 transport truck, and with this many people, they're going to have to shuttle, which is okay. They've got a long ways to go, and you never know where they're going to run into the enemy. The strategy on this game for the Russians, for the Russians, is you just kind of got to sneak around till you find out where they're at, and then sort of replan from there. Because there's 10 different fob locations they could put in, from the north to the south side of the map in there, and you can't plan for everyone. And hopefully, Mighty's not throwing all of his cards at the Delta 4 Keypad 4 location.
Has the U.S. figured out what spot they're going to go for their fob at?
Yeah, they're going to put it in Golf 5, Keypad 5. Got it marked already.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting spot for Russia. Because Russia,
it's be pretty hilly, and you know what that is? That's the watchtower. That's the radio tower, I mean.
Oh.
That's the radio tower, isn't it? Golf 5, Keypad 5. Oh no, it's north of the radio tower. No, my bad. It's a grid square north of the radio tower.
Okay, because Russia so far, they've seemed like they were going to put a lot of their cards in that Delta 4 Key 3 just to see if it's there, and then from there, if it wasn't, they were just going to try to snake that river, kind of trying to hit like the Foxtrot 6 Keypad 4, Foxtrot 7 Key 7, Fox 7 Key 5, and snake that kind of down.
That was the theme today too in the first session. Everyone kind of hit that river, went down towards that Malakabad area, and pushed east from there. And it happened both matches. There's a lot of potential fob locations in that area, so it's easy to kind of gravitate that way. So this might be a good strategy by Kirkley putting it up in Golf 5, Keypad 5. It's a little north, a little northeast out of there. It's really close to the U.S. main, so they'll have supplies running nonstop probably. And should be able to fortify it really well.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have that supply advantage because of its proximity to main. In addition to that, because of that snaking effect following the river like you're talking about, they might not even see it's there. So they could have the time advantage in addition to being so close to their main. They could have a pretty substantial fob built by the time they even know that it's in that direction.
It is really close. I'm above it right now. I'm looking at it, and it is really, really close to main. I mean, 400 meters maybe. That's about it. Not even. Maybe 250, 300. And the thing is, they're in the bottom. They're in a bottom of some hills, kind of in a dip, almost a valley. There's some cornfields and stuff in here, and a couple roads leading in. They've got a compound that they can fortify. I don't know if I've ever seen this one held down before, so this is going to be really interesting to see how Kirkley does. They've got some good hills to the northwest that they can use for cover to fall back under if the BTR rolls up on them, as long as they don't expose them. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And for that BTR rolling up, it's basically going to have 2 choices if they see it early enough. It's either going to have to come through the valley, through like Foxtrot 6 Keypad 4, Foxtrot 5 Keypad 2, and then either it's going to come up that way, which they're going to have a great vantage point on the BTR because they'll have the elevation, or it's going to try to come from more of the direct west or the northwest. But if they come that route, the BTR is going to be widely exposed, which is another risk as well. So it'll be
they have
interesting to see.
Exposing it to get it in. And it depends where the U.S. they can place with those supplies. They've got that one fob, so they can put 4 50 cals up wherever they want, as long as they have the supplies to build them. Which means they could really keep that BTR at bay if they want, provided the BTR peaks at the right place. It's gonna. I don't know how many POV cameras we have. How many do we have, Penn, tonight? Penn's counting. He's doing math right now. Says we got 7 point of view cameras. Does that include us commentators, me and Barton? Ooh, wow. So we're going to have 9 total. We got 7 first-person perspectives for you tonight. I don't know what side or what teams are on and who they are all, but you'll be seeing them throughout the match. As we talk about them, I'm sure the camera will switch to them and you'll get to see their first-person perspective. And you'll probably see their name in the corner of the screen as well as that goes on. So keep your eye out for that. Root those guys on. They're out there trying really hard while streaming this event to provide for the watcher and the viewer. So they're doing that for you too. Definitely a big thank you to all of the streamers tonight. All 7 of them, which is pretty good. Looks like we're getting full too. We've got 70 people in here right now in the server. No rush to get anything started. Looks like all the squads are doing their individual briefing right now. And this was post platoon briefing, I believe. Yep, and there it is. U.S. calls ready.
Russia right now is still in the middle of their platoon briefing.
So we're moving north.
Letting all the squads know what the plan is and how they're going to approach to that Delta 4 Keypad 3 fob location to try to secure it. So it sounds like they're going to try and come through. They're going to hit Bravo 5 first, try to get eyes on the point and just generally scan before pushing in. And they will be sending a fire team in to check the point first. And if they don't see anything there, they're going to go to that Charlie 4 bridge, which is I think it's the northernmost bridge in the entire map, and cross there. So way that north flank.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a little calm before the storm in this one because the U.S. have chosen a pretty far eastern location, and the Russians are going to take it pretty conservatively and safely. So it'll be quiet at first. We'll have a lot of time to talk, chat, do squad op stuff, talk about players, talk about history, talk about events, talk about whatever as we get going. We'll follow the players as well.
That's it.
There's definitely some lulls in the action when it starts.
Yeah, for sure. Do you know if U.S. is having any scouts coming out and trying to see, kind of get eyes on Russia to monitor their movements at all?
You know, no scouting yet. The U.S. are just going to their fob location at Gulf 5, Keypad 5. They are going to be ready to build at live. I don't know when live is. I believe we're waiting on Russians to call ready. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Mighty just got requested for a joke. He said
it's Mighty's
his sex
first
life
time
is
too.
good enough of one.
Definitely going to be a killer one for Mighty. This is his first time commanding. He's been in a few ops, so I think he's got a good idea what's going on. I think he's also played in Crazy Horse before. He actually played earlier today, so he knows the op. We can expect to see actually some good play and good commanding from both sides, I would expect, even though it's Mighty's first time.
Yeah, for sure. Their first time being commander. It's definitely different than squad leading, of course, because it's just more intense, but you're not in the thick of combat. So you can focus all of your energy in just managing the squads. You don't have to worry about getting shot at as much because you're normally trying to separate yourself from the squads out front, and you're trying to hang back.
That is very true in many circumstances, and it's kind of why I try not to command anymore. I actually commanded on Wednesday, and I died both times because I'm out in front and I want to see what's going on. So I got the binocs out and I see enemies and I shoot and I get killed. So that's why I tend to try to avoid commanding. I'm more, I think I'm better suited as a squad leader, perhaps even as just a grunt. But it depends on your play style. Like Kirkley is good at staying back. Hammering Hutch is good at staying back when he commands. Karma Cut likes to be up in the action though when he is a commander. I like to be up in the action. Two-Ton is good at staying back when he commands. There's times where he does expose himself to get a better view, and I can understand his feelings there. So it's really dependent upon your leadership characteristics and how you choose to lead. I'm going to lead by example. Watch me kill these guys, and you do the same type of thing. And, you know, sometimes I don't kill those guys, and they kill me instead, and my team ends up paying for it, and I feel bad. Brings me down a little. So I try not to command, but when I do anymore, I try to be aware that you are the team leader. Everyone's looking up to you for advice. When you go down, it puts a kink in your entire operation, and someone else has to step up and do it. So be in command. It's a big step for a lot of people, and it's a big step for Mighty tonight to do it. He's going to realize that he's going to get a lot of questions thrown at him. He's going to get a lot of intel reported back to him, and he's also going to have to be given a lot of information to people as well. It's a lot to handle when you're commanding, an entire 35-player team. So I look forward to seeing how Mighty does. I think he's going to do a great job. I think Kirkley's going to do a great job commanding tonight as well. I think all of our squad leaders are very competent as well. They're going to do a good job. I think we're going to have a good match.
Yeah, I think so too. It should be good. Quirkley, now he's commanded just a handful of times before, right?
Yeah, man, I wouldn't be any good at it. He wasn't
What are you
terrible.
talking about when he was on top of the
Muff, do you have an idea of how many times Quirkley has commanded before?
Of what?
Quirkley.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, he's done it at least 2 or 3 times. I know that. So he's no more than a handful. He's fairly new at it as well, which is going to be good for Mighty. He's not against a real experienced one like Karma Cutter 2-Ton. But he's done well. And we totally always encourage other people, anyone who's willing or wanting to squad lead or command. Regular squad leaders will step down. We will give you the spot if someone wants to try being a squad leader. We encourage it. We want more people to be comfortable with it. It helps you become a better player when you can give orders, receive orders, communicate well. Even being a fire team leader, we break it down into fire teams, sometimes even buddy systems. And it's awesome.
Last words.
You can see the different. You can already see little fire teams broken out. I'm up above the U.S. and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fire teams.
You're doing fine, Mighty. You got through the hardest part, which is getting everything organized.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I just mean, I don't need you to fucking ask me to be able to move like a keypad north. It's whatever you guys think.
Turn medium up. Make it faster.
4,
Sorry,
3,
we're working on technical
2,
stuff.
1, we're live.
Okay, we're live. I can see U.S. forces heading out. They're going south.
We're live, right?
All right, we are live. Yep, just marked it. You can see Command Kirkley heading to the east, falling back east. He's got an entire squad. That's Pugachev's squad. They're also heading east-southeast. For those interested, your man Karma Cut is in Pugachev's squad. He's not commanding today. He's actually leading the way. They're heading southeast out of Golf 5, Keypad 5, which is where their FOB is located. In the meantime, Squad 1, being led by XBit, is heading to the northwest. Looks like this United States team is really spreading out the defense here.
It looks like Russia actually split off. So all the infantry that they couldn't fit into either the BTR or the transport techie seems to be heading more towards the center of the map, not so much to that Delta 4 keypad 3 area. But the BTR and the trans truck is heading north. They're probably going to go to that Bravo 5 area that I talked about before to scout out and see what they can see before pursuing on to Charlie 4.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. For them, those guys on foot can head towards that Malakabad area. I saw that happen in the EU section earlier today. It's just the fastest route to get them kind of in the middle of it so that they can react to any locations that are spotted.
Yeah, I'm almost rubber banding in this BTR. It's pretty difficult. Yeah,
I'm on squad 1 here. They're being led by Exped. He's got a little fire team. They've moved to the northwest of Golf 5 Keypad 5. Trying to get a little location up here on this hilltop. It looks like they're pretty spread out. Got some coverage north and west. There's a lot of talk going on still. Communication going well between squad leaders and command. Let's see if I can't. Yeah, there's some more down here to the south. That's the rest of squad 1. You see Denied Fists, Browski of Santiago, and Poke Smot all watching to the west and covering the southwest a little bit as well. In the meantime, more squads fanning out. Kirkley all by himself, a little south of the objective. Tedish is taking his squad. Looks like they are east of Radio Tower, going to be heading south still. Really fanning out. They are spread way out on this U.S. side. I didn't expect this to start off like this. I am seeing a fire team. There's a fire team on the location, on the FOB location. That's it. They've dropped a couple of 50 cal bunkers, and some sandbags. That's all they've got.
So it kind of sounds like then they're going to try to go for coverage and just get eyes on first and then adjust as necessary. That's what it sounds like to me.
That is what it sounds like. They want to see the Russians first and adjust off of their play, which is great. Kirkley is doing a great job of commanding. I love seeing how his strategies pan out. The other day he piled all of the RPGs and rocket launchers into a technical. And I went BTR hunting, and it worked. So let's see what he can come up with today.
Yeah. So it looks like this infantry, they went to the Charlie 5, or sorry, correction, Bravo 5 point to get eyes first, while the BTR and Trans is holding in a town to the north. So they're just going to put, looks like about 2 squads worth here, 2-3 squads, just getting up on top of Bravo 5, this giant hill, to try to get eyes and fan out and see if they can't see anything.
Okay, both fire teams on me. I want you guys staging right on me.
Okay.
Stamina time.
All right. Well, you know what? We're definitely heavily Russia-sided right now on cameras, which is okay. So we're going to get to see the assault take place. For now, there's just going to be a couple of us overlooking the U.S. soldiers. And that's fine because I'll be able to buzz over to the action as it happens because these U.S. guys are so spread out right now.
Staging grounds, move up the hill.
They're making a good little line though. They've got Squad 2, which is Tedish's squad up at Radio Tower, on this giant tall hill, pretty spread out, looking to the east. Fire team elements north and south side. As for Squad 1, here's a little look at Tedish's squad by Radio Tower. They're doing good. They got a Humvee down there supporting them. A little zoom in on that little guy. Oh yeah, he's looking southeast too. Little head poking out. No worries there. Then we're gonna go to this north side, which consists of our other squad, led by old, I think it's Expert squad. Can't quite remember. Got all of my. There we go. Oh no, this is Krusty. This is Krusty squad. Oh no, it's Expert. Krusty's in it. Krusty's just up on the hill. They're on the north side here, looking west. So, pretty good cover.
Yeah, they're
I can
Russia
actually-
right now.
I can see
They're
your dot flowing around over there. You're a long ways away yet.
yeah, that they are. They just said that they haven't seen anything yet in that Delta 4 area. No contacts.
Pushing across the river.
So we got Delta 4 area, which is just going to be right where that kind of that large cheese grater is.
On the shore.
And to my front there, that compound, that's generally the Delta 4 area where these two infantry squads are looking for, and there is no contact over there at all.
On the skyline.
So we'll see what they're going to do now that they don't think there's anything there. We'll see if they're going to still push the BTR and the trans into the point to double check and actually sweep the area, and see what they do after that.
Takes over if I go down as far as the BTR goes.
This is really fucking weird.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Looks like the BTR is just slowly rolling along here.
Your pause now.
Not a lot going on the U.S. side. They're good, spread out. They're running supplies like nothing else.
It was like Blue Falcon just spotted the U.S. convoy heading out of the main south. He just relayed it on. He's got eyes.
Okay, so they see them recollecting supplies. That makes sense.
H6 key 6.
Yep, Mighty said that it's noted, but they're going to continue on with their original plan to continue sweeping that Delta 4 area.
Little communication going on between squad leaders. They said they spotted something. Delta 6 keypad 6, are you around there?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, Delta 6, that's where you're at. They spotted
Yeah.
it. You're spotted.
Oh, wow, okay, sure.
Cool.
Way the hell out there, direct west from me, a little bit north.
Oh, there they are. I got them. I'm zooming in and I can see them. You can't see they're so far away that you can't see their red dots.
Looks like Charlie 5-ish.
Oh, they're disappearing into the hillside. It's so far away from me. I'm zooming in. I only saw one squad.
Alexa, you leaving your squad behind or what?
Yeah, I can barely see the little red dots way across there of your guys' mouth.
I'm not even getting the red dots right now. Let me make sure I got everything kosher with my buttons.
Yeah, they're just pushing down. Looks like one squad. It's going to be Dash Sharkus squad 1 pushing down into the river right now. Going to get across secure, and then it sounds like they're just going to keep doing that sweep and not actually head over to where they saw that convoy.
Yeah, that's all I see is Shark Squad there coming our way. Everyone's hanging out. They're doing a little fob work. See if I can actually find the fob here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, but we were wrong.
All right, I'm on the fob.
In what is that, Bravo?
It's right here in this building.
Yeah, I don't think they crossed it.
Just
They're
back
just
that. I'll
north of
zoom
the
down
south.
in there again. There it is. Let's back it up. Got a couple 50 cal bunkers sitting here. See, they got some ladder action going all over the place so they can cover the roofs. Another 50 cal going up. They'll be able to place one more 50 cal also. They get 4 total from one fob. See, they've got some razor wire down below, putting a big old ring of razor wire around this puppy. This is what benefits the U.S. soldiers. They get, their base is right there. They can run so many supplies right now. If they got the shovels and someone there to place everything, they're gonna do great. Notice how he's not blocking doorways. You don't want people to block doorways and make it walled in and stuff like that. So Kirkley knows what's going on. Good stuff here. Good little setup.
Yeah, we just got the first squad, Vast Shark squad. Oh,
Out away, about 1,000 meters out.
got a contact report coming in by Alexo. Yeah, Alexo squad 2, which is still on top of that like Delta 6 hills that they were first. Russia was first called out. He just spotted. Alexo just spotted about 4 infantry contacts very far away. And looks like, yeah, they're extremely far away.
No.
I
Oh
can
yeah,
just
I
barely
can't even
see
see
him.
him.
They're far
I can't
out.
see Alexo. I only see
A-firm.
Shark Squad right now, and
They're
I'm
a
kind
good
of
distance
above
out. I'd say probably around Gulf
uh,
4.
the entire
Gulf
U.S.
4
team right now.
key 8.
Roger, thank you.
Wow. Wow, Alexo just called him at Gulf 4 keypad 8. That's where he's approximating. And that's, my guess is pretty close, Muff.
Golf 4, keypad
Well,
8. Oh, they're a little far away, but
Don't need to cross this pretty fucking pad.
Oh yes.
Hey, well, either way, I mean, the fob location is Gulf 5 keypad 5, so that's a good call-out report for trying to get them
yeah,
to what
pretty
the
close.
fob location
He
actually
sees,
is.
you know what he sees is the X-Bits squad, I think. He thinks
Sure, but
they're a
it's
little
going to
farther
push
away.
them. It's going to, that intel, though, of where he thinks they are is going to push them more towards that point.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's gonna pay off for sure. I'm seeing another squad start to surface behind Sharks.
Yep, that's
I'm over
Alexo
the
squad,
top of
squad
X-Bit.
2.
Is it? Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. I don't see no names yet. I see
Single.
Shark along the river. It looks like he's in the river behind it. And Alexo just crossed the river. They're just crossing.
About 2 grid
Or
squares.
back it up, just so everyone can kind of get a look here.
Yeah, we have the
There's
trans and the
little
Beacher
dots.
cross the river just now. They're in Charlie 4, pushing around, heading towards like Checker or Cop.
Yeah, I think you're looking at the same people.
Copy that. So they are across the river
For
on the
some
north
reason,
side a
they're
little bit.
somewhere up near.
Yeah, all we can do right now is guess because we don't know where the Russians are going to go or how they're going to react to sighting the U.S. soldiers. In fact, I can see the U.S. soldiers moving a little bit. Pugachev's bringing his squad to support X-Bit, or maybe they're going to run right past. Who knows? You can still see Squad 3 up there. That's Tedish's squad, the Terrors, up by the radio tower. Pugachev running behind X-Bit's squad here. Karmakut leading the way for Pugachev's squad.
Feels bigger.
X-Bit squad just chilling out, hanging out. So like you're getting a view from white folks up at the radio tower. Doesn't see a whole lot.
Yep, looks like Russia's gonna start clearing out Malak, so that's going to be the Foxtrot 6 keypad 4 fob location, and then they'll push down to the Foxtrot 7 keypad 7.
Fob, that's just my guess based on what I'm seeing now.
Yep.
Yeah, Mighty just said he's guessing that it's going to be in the Gulf 5 keypad 5 or Hotel 6 keypad 7. So his first guess right now is accurate. That is the location.
Yep, it's good. And you know what? And once you start spotting enemies, it's not too hard to figure it out. At least a good, you can almost put it within a grid square. So good job by Mighty figuring it out. He's been in quite a few ops, so he understands how this goes.
Oh yeah,
About
for
time
sure.
His command.
For sure. So he'll probably do kind of what I was thinking they might do in the beginning, where they're gonna check out Malikabad and then push up the valley there into Gulf to clear it out and confirm the location.
Yeah, right now I can see them just pushing down the river. It looks like they're just running a file formation straight down the river right now.
Yep, that they are. That's going to be the two infantry squads. Yeah.
Here's what we're doing.
Yeah, it
But
seems
that's
like they're
about
going
all
to
I
check
can
that.
see. I can see a couple more red dots, but nothing else too close. As for the
Yeah,
US,
the
they're
only-
not moving around much.
Only other one you'd
Wait.
see is maybe Mighty, who's hanging back as command. And then we got way back there the Trans and BTR.
Last man.
Yep, I see
Colin
Mighty by
Miller.
himself. He's just running along, kind of passing a little building right now, or going into it maybe.
Ooh, they're gonna take the BTR and the Trans to or they're requesting to take it to Echo 3 keypad 2. If they took it there, they'd get good eyes on your fob spot.
Copy. We'll stay within BTR range.
Man, it looks like I think I'm on him. I think I was looking at him. He's just hanging out, probably issuing orders right now. You do a lot of talking as command. I can confirm that, and most of the time I do too much talking as command. People have told me I talk too much.
Seems like the U.S. troops at Radio Tower are going to have a good view on the infantry squads pushing into Malik right now.
Alright,
Oh yeah, that radio tower is key. We have an Operation Whirlwind that revolves around that radio tower, and it is just a death zone to be a U.S. soldier trying to push that against the insurgent forces.
These look to be Fox for key 9-ish, as well as an Humvee.
Well, I found myself one of these Humvees over here. He's looking south for some reason. There are definitely enemies way out there. Oh, they're starting to get a little closer. I'm starting to see name tags a little bit for your enemies, or for your Russian soldiers, so that's good.
Yeah, it's about half the team. So they've got half the team that are infantry moving up, and the other half is in that BTR and transport truck.
There might be infantry in Foxtrot 4, Key 1 also.
Roger, Fox 4, Key 1, Squad 4, be careful. That's right near you.
And there is some good communication going on too in here. They're calling them out. I'm hearing like Fox 4 keypad 1, so they're fully aware that the U.S. soldiers are getting close. I think their call outs are a little closer than they think, but they see them. And what a great line! If you, I mean, look at it. Switch to me, Penn. Look at my map. Look at this line by the U.S. soldiers. They are just looking good. They got that whole wall from Foxtrot 4 to Golf 7. The only part they don't have covered is the road, which is it's actually half covered anyway.
It looks like Russia just spotted the scouts on top of radio tower and just called that out.
He is proceeding southwest.
What do they got? They got about 2 squads down there, don't they, Barton?
Yep, we got 2 squads in Malik. They're all turning towards the radio tower. They might try to fan out and push up there to clear off radio.
Squad 2.
All right, well, we'll sit back and watch that unfold. There's a long ways to go, but you can expect some pot shots to be taken. People get impatient, and it happens. Those shots happen.
Oh, for sure.
I can see, looks like Pugachev's squad has fired off some shots towards, who am I looking at there?
They just retreated right now. More.
I just cannot quite tell, but they're bandaging. You got someone down over there. They're not down yet. They're right in front of Kirkley. It's not Kirkley, but it's his, one of his scouts. I can't quite read his name. Kirkley's falling back. Let's see if I can't zoom in there. Just catch his name.
Squad 1, any more eyes on that infantry?
It's Fahad.
Roger that too.
You can see Fahad there.
Where are they headed?
That's who was getting shot at.
Oh, I hear shots going out right now.
At Malakabad.
They're engaging us right now.
Yeah, it looks like radio tower is engaging the infantry down in Malik. Squad 1 just made the call out. I got explosions going out here now. Shots fired coming from radio tower to Malakabad.
It's got to dismount.
Roger that. We will do so now.
Got eyes on Humvee as well. Eyes on Humvee.
They're in a good position for
Got eyes on
BTR to be
Humvee.
top of the hill.
Eyes on Humvee F4 key 9.
Okay, you guys go ahead and dismount and fall to the rear of the BTR and spread up online.
Yeah, they're calling out about a squad
where's your BTR
up
at,
in
Barton?
radio tower.
They're calling it out. They're asking. Kirkley's recommending Lats get a hit on it if they can.
Arbiter's in Delta 4, keypad 3 right now. So
Okay.
it's still up north.
So it's way back there.
BTR's direct east at 400 meters.
It's slightly glitching because it looks like they're.
If 1 and 2 need to disengage, do so.
Tedish is reporting heavy enemy contact down there. I don't think they're actually taking it, but they see it. Really seems slow right now. The U.S. soldiers are doing a good job of just holding position, calling everything out, waiting for something to happen. There's our man Kirkley. He's quickly becoming the farthest western guy. Go buzz over and check him out. Look, he is moving through the fields. Look at this leader. He's crazy. He's like me. Got guys to his north. He's down in the field. Got guys to his south, up on the hill. He's pushing west all by himself. Got his binocs out too. Doesn't even run with his gun out. He doesn't even know what's out here. This guy's crazy, people. Maybe he does know, though. He didn't see anything over here. He knows there's nothing here yet. Nothing here yet.
That's one that need additional eyes on.
I see infantry in Fox 6, keypad 5-ish area, moving towards radio.
Sounds like Russia just made a call out for a enemy squad in Gulf 5, keypad 2 to the north there.
Moving up the hill that
Oh, that's funny. Xbit just called out that squad in Gulf 6. Or, I'm sorry, in Echo 6, I think, or Delta 6.
Looks like they're just holding.
Yep, they're at Echo 5, yeah, for sure, for sure.
And the guys north. What I'd like to do is get northeast.
So there is a lot of callouts
possibly.
going on right now. Hard to
The
keep up with
BTR's got
everything,
nice
so I'm just kind of
roads
going
up
to watch
there,
this north
and
side
we
right
can
now
push southeast.
till further
Yeah,
contact is made.
Sandwich them in.
Mighty is still thinking that at Gulf 5, keypad 5 is going to be the spot, and if not there, the Hotel 6, keypad 7. So they're going to probably start pushing on that now. Pull that infantry up through the valley, keep the trans and the BTR to the north, and have that push in and kind of pinch them in.
Yeah, looks like you got your the Russian farthest northern squad. I can't see their names from here. It's kind of pushing down to the south. They're coming to.
Okay, so whole squad.
Sort of grouping in.
at
Oh,
Fox
I can see
Four.
what's that? The Humvee, or a saw gunner shooting.
4 come in.
Actually getting some shots fired. This is my squad 4, and that would be what is it? Karmika. Karmika's taking shots.
I see Quirkley, which is going to be the U.S. commander, is in between the two primary forces for Russia. He's pushing
he
down,
pushed down there.
dangerously
He
close.
pushed down there. He's gutsy.
Oh yeah, that is the dangerously close spot for him. I mean, if they see him, that's risky.
To get in position to do anything.
Yeah. If it's too hot for you guys, the northern elements.
Yeah, Quirkley's got eyes right above a compound that the Russia is in. I mean, that's two entire Russian squads. He is right there. If that command goes down, instantly it gets to be a much harder fight for the United States.
Yeah, I'd rather wait for the BTR to get enough fire supporting position.
Swing down. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I cannot push.
Look at that.
My squad.
Actually,
We'll get it down.
Mighty and Kirkley are actually closer to each other
Where
than most
exactly
other people
do you
are.
want us command?
Hey, stand by. I've got eyes on a Humvee.
That's funny. I'm gonna try and get Mighty in the back.
My position.
As of right now, there is no infantry on your hill.
I'm gonna look through Kirkley, and there's Mighty way back there.
Sorry for background noise.
Got Kirkley in front of me, and Mighty's right over his shoulder now. See if I can back out a little bit.
Okay. Maybe time to reevaluate.
Man,
Yeah.
Yes.
I have an
The
idea.
thing is, Kirkley is
My
just
if you
north
guys are
of
able
another
to
squad
contact
of
there,
Mighty's.
Just keep them at a stalemate there. My squad can flank from behind and probably about Juliet 5.
And
or so.
Kirkley's looking at this
Get
other
all the way
squad,
behind 'em and then hit 'em in the
unnoticed.
ass.
BTR, was it still way
Is
out
it
to the
only
south?
Bass Shark's squad that's there? Yeah, the other squad went way south, didn't they?
Are along with the transport right now, multiple infantry.
Kirkley's looking back over his shoulder. He's really got not a lot to look at that way for now. He's not exposed.
So they're gonna take a Lexo squad and they're gonna flank him all the way around to Juliet 5 to
We
get
are
way
going to
behind him,
Juliet 5,
then push in from that side.
and we're gonna.
Is that the far south squad that I see down there? They
unit
are way
or
down there.
platoon or whatever you want to call them, are gonna hold contact.
They are
keep them
way
in
down
contact
there,
as
aren't
much as
they?
can. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
that
behind
they
them
are.
with
They're gonna try to
Juliet
get
5,
all the
get
way
them-
behind them. Well, I missed what order he gave to the BTR, so
we have
we'll
a pretty
see
good idea.
what they're doing with that.
We're
Because I
thinking
don't
either
believe they're
Golf 5
bringing
Key-
all the forces around,
Key 5 or
just a
Hotel
Lexo
8B7.
squad.
I think so. It looks like Bass Shark's squad is holed up here, kind of in Malakabad. And Mighty is just
Be
northwest of there, and
patient
then
with
the other
me.
two
We
squads are
gotta
farther
have
north
this wide
with the
flank.
BTR.
We don't have this wide flank, we're fucked.
There's an entire fire team on that hill.
already lost correctly.
Say again.
We're taking shots. Keep moving.
Tennis just said they got guys trying to flank them, so I think they saw Alexo.
Yeah, okay. That's
Yep, I
going
think
to
Tennis
be an
just saw their
interesting
full
wrench in
squad.
it then. Sure.
Yeah, they called it. I'm trying to listen to see where. But...
Yeah, get on the other side of the river.
Oh, they got something covering their flank.
If they want to play that game.
Tennis had someone covering their flank down there, cursed. Oh yeah, their southern squad sees them. There's Cursed and Salt Tippy Matador and the Ben and
Copy that.
and
Command is 4.
Chopo.
Got a enemy BTR.
So they're spotted.
Fucking
That's Alexo's squad.
Keypad 4, maybe keypad 1, just above that little compound. To the
Looks
north
like
of it.
Pugachev has spotted the BTR. You know, it's interesting. These U.S. soldiers are kind of falling back. They're just gonna let them flank. They know they're down there now, so they're not too worried about it if they're running the other way at the moment. They're worried about this
our main
BTR to
job
the
is to
north
get a,
that
firing
Pugachev
position
squad
on the
called out.
radio
That's
tower,
squad 4.
so with the
They're the
BTR.
far north squad for
Sure. You know, Russia, they're starting to get very spread out now. I mean, they're going to have that southern flank led by Alexo and his squad, and so they're going to be at the way southeast part of the map. Then right now in the dead center, we got squad 1 led by Vast Shark in the right in the dead center. And then up north, at the far northwest part, we've got Bunny and Jay Remick and Command all up there with the BTR and the Trans. So they're going to have 3 points of contact converging onto them when they go into that FOB.
That's a good point. You can see Kirkley's got his team spread out. He's got Pugachev way up in the north. That's our squad 4, and they've got the Humvee up there. That's gonna watch. That's gonna be watching for the other command, Mighty's command, in the 2 squads in the BTR. They've already shot a couple rounds at him, so that should slow them down. They've also got Expit squad just to their south. So it's almost it's 2 full squads and a Humvee up north against that BTR and another squad.
What do you see from here?
Or in 2 squads.
We got
And
Mighty
then-
and Quirkly Mighty's gonna walk right up on Quirkly. Oh my! Oh
man,
my!
Man, look at this.
And
Quirkly is looking
I
too.
used to see more people up north than I do at radio.
Here's the gunshots.
Oh,
Finally
Quirkly's
gets
not
some
looking
gunfire
directly
going
at
out.
it. Oh, they could see each other right now. If they just looked, they could see
BTR
each other.
lighting up the Humvee. That
It's not
BTR
down
just
yet.
lit up the Humvee. The Humvee's pretty
Roger.
looks lost. It's on fire right now. They lost their gunner.
Nice. If you're
Oh,
BTR,
this is
not
this.
BTR, Humvee blew up.
Humvee, yeah, I saw that. If your BTR actually can aim up that hill,
Man, this is if one command were look at the other. Oh man, this. If anyone plays chess, it's like having like the 2 kings right next to each other. Like that is.
Squad 3 moving now to squad 1.
Looks like Kirkley's looking closer to Mighty than Mighty's looking to Kirkley right now. But
Yeah, I mean
they're
they're trying to hang back so much that they're running into each other. The 2 commands.
Other Humvee is direct east 08.
Nope,
from my
Quirkly's
position,
looking out. Looks like
about
right
400
at Mighty.
meters out.
Quirkly, I think sees him. I think Quirkly sees him.
I'm
He's
gonna
looking
buzz over
right
there
at
real
him.
quick,
Mighty's
see
starting
if
to
I can
move.
see it.
Oh yeah, Mighty's taking shots. Mighty's taking shots from Quirkly. Mighty's laying down. He's got a patch. Mighty's got a patch. Took shots from Quirkly.
Roger.
Mighty just called the contact.
Close contact
Close.
on your pause.
Yeah.
I
it's
hope-
like between me and squad 1, I think.
Really?
Kirkley's waiting. Kirkley's got his binocs back out.
It's accurate fire. I don't know how close it is, but
Oh.
it's accurate.
Mighty's still up.
Roger.
Mighty had no idea how close the contact was. All he knew was just accurate and that he got hit. So we're
Mighty's
probably gonna have
staying
some
down.
infantry
Kirkley's
supporting it.
falling back.
That'd be ideal.
Oh, Mighty's fallen back down as well.
If not, that's
Oh, that was
Yeah, I got a make sure.
Kirkley's
that
still
was
got
a
his
very
binocs out.
close. Oh, looks like Russia's got another little fire team pushing right towards Quirkly.
Did Vast Shark split his squad up? Does he got 2 fire teams now?
Yes, looks like he did. Looks like he sent one more to the north while him and the other fire team stayed in Malakabad.
All right, looks like I think he lost one guy to the north. So they're fairly.
All right, medic, if you're here.
Yeah, he lost one guy to the north, but he's up there in the north. They're kind of in the compound that Kirkley actually went through.
That building complex.
Okay, Mighty fell back to the transport truck, and looks like they're gonna extract him out.
Vashark's fire team northeast of him.
Got this enemy commander around me. I should not have fired at him, but he saw me.
So Tedish is all over that.
Ooh, Quirkley is just in the middle of all this Russian contact. That is... Wow. I mean, I'm looking at him right now, and there is blue all the way around Quirkley.
So that BTR can engage that.
I mean, and he's got no backup. I mean, at least in Mighty's situation, when he took those shots, he does have support with every direction to immediately help him out. But Quirkley, if he were to start getting engaged, that'd be over for him.
Kirkley got some guts to push that far west. He went farther west than his whole team. How's the Lexo squad doing in the southeast, way down there? Did they pushed around yet? I've lost sight of them. I don't know if they're still down there.
Oh yeah, they are all the way. They're almost to that Juliet area. They're in India 8 ways away.
Hey, if you burn up that, you're gonna go faster but not lose stamina.
They are way back there.
What about BTR squad?
Yeah, that is a very wide flank. They're gonna get all the way behind them. I mean, I know
Kirkley
that they got spotted before, but if they forget about that insanely wide flank, or just think that they'd see him when they get past, that could be fatal to the U.S. team.
What can the BTR see from that current pause?
Roger. BTR, you're asking about?
Yeah, I'm just
Very
what
spread
I
out
see.
U.S. soldiers still.
Roger. We scratched a few infantry and noticed
Kirkley in the middle of Russian territory, that's for
BTR
sure.
is still holding that same position.
Mighty and Quirkley still in the same neighborhood now again.
One, I have eyes on enemy infantry.
I understand it though. They want to get a good view. They want to be able to see as much of the battlefield as possible. It's a huge map. It's very hard to see, so they want to get to a higher elevation, be able to see as much 360 as they can, and it will eventually bring them closer to each other as they try to get into the middle of the map.
Elevated enough position.
So good for them both to find each other. That's just shows that they're good commanders, trying to find that vantage point and help their team out. They're there to give orders, give information, provide advice, tell other squads where to go, how to attack, where to attack.
Yeah, very true. That is a very good point, Muff. Looks like Quirkley he's right oh wow, Quirkley is right behind Vashark and his fire team with him. I mean,
oh, yeah.
Quirkley has to stamp. This is a perfect example of when you just have to have your head on 360-degree security at all times. Because if the Russia team were to take out Quirkley, that would put the U.S. in a very difficult position.
5, keypad 1. I'll copy. That's just north of Malak. In between BTR squad and Malakabad.
Oh, Blue Falcon just spotted Quirkley. Blue Falcon just gave the contact out at Quirkley. So he didn't say the number of... Oh, Quirkley taking shots by the BTR.
We think the Delta 4 keypad is cleared.
Well, he's lucky they missed.
Quirkley's got a lot of luck going right now.
Well, he has no cover, so it's going to run out quick if he's not careful.
We also know that the Hotel 8 Key 9
Looks like Quirkley's gonna push his way into. No, he's still staying up on that hill.
Roger. Foxtrot
Check, the BTR is
6
moving.
grid appears clear. Is that correct? Clear of fobs, that is.
Like Fox 6, 5. Copy that. We're for it.
Oh, that BTR is getting creeped up on. There's 2 U.S. soldiers. I'm so far away I can't tell what's going on, but they are about to walk up on the BTR. Oh, there's a rocket on it.
More or less right at it.
There's another rocket.
On the left side of the road. There was 3 or
323.
Oh, I scared the shit.
Let's see if they go for it. Nope, it was only 1 rocket that hit the BTR. I don't know if the rocket hit the other one. Saw Gunner took down 1. BTR is on fire, confirmed.
Yeah, looks like they're bugging out.
Just in that area, right on the line. There's a 2-man squad.
Say again.
H6 key 7 and H7 key 7 are the other eastern keypads possible.
Sorry, Zog, I don't think there's a good vantage point for it.
Roger. And that'll be how we clear that.
So it looks like that was Karma Cut, and who was with him there engaging the
That was
Turtle 5 guy?
5 with him. We're on the rocket launcher. Turtle guy hit him twice, so good shots by Turtle guy with that lat.
How many infantry do you have in the BTR?
And Karma Cut took down 1 Russian. Russians are pushing east now. They're getting ballsy. Fast Shark squad is coming. I'm gonna try to back up and see if I can't see what they're pushing into. I know Tedish has still got his squad up here. I see Alexo's squad way east. They are so far east yet. They've got a ways to go. Tedish taking shots.
You guys to stop constructing and start taking
Dropping them.
defensive positions. Keep your 360. Don't
Sitting yet.
tunnel vision on one location.
Tedish has called him out though. You can see him and Dinosaur looking. He knows they're there. That's Fast Shark's squad on the other side. I believe he's being assisted by another squad. Who's the other squad with him?
Looks like that is going to be Squad 3. They were in the transport truck to come and support. Squad 3 is led by Jay Remick.
All right. Jay Remick squad and Vast Shark pushing on Tedish at the radio tower. Tedish has got his guys spread out real nice right now. As for Vast Shark and Jay Remick, they are doing a good push, staying in defilade. A lot of them staying out of sight. They might be taking some fire, but they're not taking it accurately. At least no one's down.
I just got a contact report from, or not contact report, but I just got a call out from Alexo Squad 2. That's that squad that's flanking way to the east. That they see sandbags in the Hotel 6 keypad 7
Get your heads down and
location.
looking this way.
There.
Oh, you know what?
All up in India 6 now.
He probably sees their fob, but he's just not quite sure of the distance. They're a long ways away. You know, they're like a kilometer out still. It's hard to tell.
Shit.
And I want 2 to get even farther north if they can. You guys are going to kind of sweep in from U.S. main side, while 1 and 3 pinch for southwest. If that makes sense.
I got eyes on enemy scout in 5, key 5.
There's a Humvee. Oh, there's a Humvee shooting at Alexo.
Oh, Alexo just went
Someone's
down.
Was it
Alexo,
Alexo
that was
went
Alexo.
down?
Yeah, that was the squad lead of Alexa.
That was Kanye South on the gun. Took him out. They're providing obviously accurate fire. Still shooting at. Looks like he's still shooting at Alexo.
Yeah, nope. Now he's letting
now. He's shooting at them all. Looks like Dentrick is running the machine gun or the soft fire and providing support. Kanye South reloading.
Car caught through the 3 column.
Yeah, Humvee only got Alexo. Looks like Woody just went down. He bled out.
I
They're
think he
taking
bled
contact.
out. I think Woody must have bled out. Took a shot.
No, they're gonna engage from radio tower now too.
Oh wow!
South, which is fucking weird.
More guys at radio tower taking the shot. Good for them.
Yep, Tactical Brit just got hit. Tactical Brit seems to be the second lead. Just took over for Alexo in squad 2.
360 cover, please. 360 cover.
Oof, rough break for this squad on the east for the Russians that used to be led by Alexo. They've been spotted. Now they're taking everything. You know what? I'm gonna turn around and see if that's giving other Russians an opportunity to push. Oh yeah, look at that shark. They're almost up to radio tower.
Maybe even closer.
Oh wow, yeah, using Alexo squad now as the distraction, and then Shark is gonna push up and try to clear off that radio tower. That is a good move.
We got Vashark's whole squad. I'm sorry for talking over you. Vashark's whole squad coming in on Cursed, Dinosaur, and Tedish is still in the east. Seems like they're not too aware yet. Hear the Humvee to the east. That's probably going to provide some comment. Ooh. Dropped a
Yeah,
smoke.
Humvee looks like there is engaging nothing, but they're just shooting, trying to keep them suppressed. It looks like, but that infantry is already moved from that location.
Okay, yeah, turn some of your guys and fire on.
Alright, this is 2. We're
Kirkley died. Someone got Kirkley. In the meantime, command is down for the U.S. forces.
One's covering your retreat right now, so you still have 3 times infantry on that.
It was bound to happen. He was trapped. He was behind enemy lines right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm actually very surprised he lasted as long as he did with the amount of context surrounding him.
Yeah, good for him.
I'm ready.
Looks like Alexo's former squad now is their counter to that contact was to try to push even farther to the east to get around, but the Humvee spotted them in that process. So right now they're being engaged not only from the Humvee but also from the FOB itself. From I don't know if that's an HMG or not.
Kill. Nighthawk just killed Vashark. That was an accident. That was a squad leader right there. So that's gonna hurt them.
Fuck you.
On the bright side, hunker down if you can. The bright side, that Humvee can't shoot anyone else.
I got hit. I don't know where from.
You know, you just friendly fired one of my guys at radio tower, right?
Oh, that's the second time Brick got hit.
Medic, get on me.
Oh,
Rick
looks
got
like
hit again, huh?
a couple other hits
Must
here,
have a
yeah.
medic up there to help him from that 50 cal.
No, we're gonna have looks like we're gonna have a casualty or two now from this.
Ooh, we've got
they're getting
the
hit.
fallback report. We got the fallback call. I don't know. I think Xbit is current command. I'm not sure who got command because Kirkley went down. Or is Kirkley still up? Maybe he is still up. He's giving orders. Oh, he's still up. Kirkley is alive. He's right there. I thought he was down. So Kirkley's still up. I thought he was down, but he's not. What's wrong? You can see Pugachev's squad falling back to the north. He's being covered by Xbit's squad. Enemy squad on radio tower. The reports are in, and they sure are. And a lot of their team is actually going to be hitting that quick here.
3, where do you want squad 4 at?
See Tedish's squad falling back. A lot of them are still alive. They've only lost a couple. Looks like actually one guy is all they've lost. So good for them. Falling back, ZSU Tropo. Throwing some smokes up, trying to cover. If he doesn't fall back, he's really going to get walked up on and be in trouble.
1, do you see the smoke popped on that western hill?
An interesting point is so in the original doc, I do believe that there is a time constraint for them to push on and secure the FOB. I'm curious to as where they're at in that time clock. They got to be getting close.
It seems to have disengaged.
Well, I'll tell you, they only got 34 minutes and 14 seconds, and they're going to run out of time. So
Excellent. If it's
they've been going for about a half hour now, probably more. No, we went live at like 1:18.
That'll be my best
Yeah,
guess
so we're
to be
we're at 45 minutes.
We're
1:19,
securing
I
south
think.
side of radio tower.
Good.
Just hit the 45-minute marker. Good match
You're
so
in
far.
a bad spot if you can
Getting a lot of
get
gunfire
staged,
going. It
shut
took a
down
little
zone
while to
6,
warm up.
7. Yeah, we're
This
gonna
is
try
squad
and use
1.
the
I got
valleys for
eyes
cover.
on enemy Humvee at my 032, about 200 meters away. In Golf
Roger.
6, keypad 6.
Roger. Alright, the BTR's got.
Looks like that Humvee is engaging the squad that pushed up onto the radio tower now, and there's also infantry. It looks like that's pushing up towards it as well.
The plan is.
So that Humvee is in a great spot to keep the Russian infantry from moving up in any direction. It seems.
Region. where the valley is, and we're just going to try and hit them front on Moss Squad 1 and 3, take them from the side.
Is that BTR still alive, or is it down?
I believe that BTR is still up, but after taking 2 rocket hits, they're going to be very cautious about where they take it.
Oh, I see it up north there, finally, yep.
Yep, south radio station's clear.
Excellent.
Love how we're trying to snipe with
Let me get a 1 and 3. What do your guys' casualties look like? At the moment, we are down to.
Okay, the U.S. are fully aware of the Russian presence at Radio Tower. That's good for the U.S. because there's 2 squads up there. They're shooting at it with the Humvee. Squad 2, Tedish's squad has talked about it.
Yeah, Roger. I'm gonna take my guys east and see if we can push.
And now Kirkley is encouraging taking the high ground. Get that high ground. Keep the vision.
Be advised, I've lost eyes on the enemy squad that was at Radio Tower.
Oh wow, the BTR is
Alexa's
way
former squad coming back.
up north.
Alright, the Humvee has
Is that a
lost eyes on
scout?
the radio tower. He believes they can take
U.S. send a scout out there to look at. Let's see what's going on here.
Roger that.
Reported Hotel 6 Key 7 sandbags from Alexo. Before you went down.
This BTR is almost to the most northern part of the map. It's starting to push now into towards the valley where the contact's at.
8 Key 9 and 8 7 Key 7 are both clear.
Or I'll have a line of sight if you can get me into a good position. Yeah, and there's that 50 cal in the distance I can hear.
Let me scout real quick.
Roger that.
Infantry disembark.
This is Squad 1. Got eyes on Escoberries and sandbags to my
Alright,
direct north right now.
so for now, the U.S. forces have
probably
significantly
Gold 5,
fallen back. They've got about a, I don't know, I want to call it maybe 250, 300 meter radius around the FOB location, except for the south. The south is, they kind of gave that up.
Either way, it's same idea.
I don't blame Tedish and his squad for falling back. They were up against twice the number of troops, so. But there are still shots being fired from their eastern squad, which looks to be Pugachev's squad now, pushing east, trying to go intercept Alexo's old squad, who I think now is, I can't remember who was running it. Who got
The
it?
Tactical Brit.
Wait, one.
Hey, Muff, is Quirkley, his command still up for...
Oh yeah, Kirkley is still up. He's giving orders right now. In fact, he is about the farthest west soldier on the map, looks like. He's just west of the radio tower. He has no idea that he's so close to 2 full squads.
Okay, yeah, I see him now. Yep, he's pushing right up there. And again, Quirkley and Mighty are about the closest people together.
Good. Now we just need to know where that Humvee is.
Roofs now. Definitely in the Golf 5 keypad. Golf 5 key 2 or 5.
Looks like Quirkley might head up on top of radio tower and
That is the 5.
and take a little risk again.
Want us to start moving
Very
back.
close to Russian forces.
Squad 1, can you get any kind of a base of fire, or is it too far?
Mighty's starting to get impatient, just wanting his squads to start moving. He's not liking the stagnation.
Okay.
Mighty, we're gonna give suppressive fire from our location. All my infantry have eyes on them.
Roger.
My squad leader just went down. We're on radio tower.
Okay.
So it looks like whoever took over for Vast Shark and Squad 1 also went down. So now we're at the third in command for Squad 1, which is Odessa, taking the reins.
Squad 1 to start pushing under that fire. BTR is going to dismount.
Odessa has squad led before, so she is completely capable of being a squad leader.
Golf 5, Key 5.
And she's in the mix of it. She's got a command right beside her.
For sure. Quirkley and Mighty.
Look at Kirkley! Oh my god, he's going to walk right up on Mighty and take out command.
Again.
Oh, he's just. All he's got to do is look left a little.
I'd like to
This
save my
is
surprise
this
for the
is
Humvee, but we have eyes
twice
on,
now.
4 or 5.
3
Kirkley's
times
calling eyes
on
on
it.
Roger. Squad 1, can I get you to wrap around
Quirkly is right next to Mighty. Quirkly is right next to an entire squad and command.
I am looking right at Mighty from Kirkley, and I mean, all he's got to do is look in his peripheral vision. He can see him.
Yeah.
I think he's viewing like
tunnel vision.
I don't know whose squad it is. Crazy Russians down there. Piggly Wiggles. Jay Remick. Jay Remick's squad, I believe it is. There he goes, moving a little, and he's not going to see him at all.
Your guy down south, link up with me, okay?
Can I get a last known position for the BTR?
So they're on the same hill as you. If you loop around behind them, you.
Mighty's starting to push down. He might walk right into Quirkly's field of view, but Quirkly's gonna. Even if Quirkly were to see Mighty,
Quirkly just pulled his gun out, got rid of the binocs for the first time I've seen since he shot at Mighty. Ah, binocs back out.
hey Muff, here's the situation though. So if you're Quirkly and you see Mighty, you don't know its command. Do you take the shot because you're alone and there's an entire squad in that same enemy squad in that area?
Well, he's calling out that entire squad that is just southeast of Mighty. If he sees Mighty and he sees that squad leader antenna on him, if he feels like he's safe, I feel like he is safe. And if I was him, I would take the shot. He's not going to shoot at Mighty though. He's going to shoot at somebody else, and that could cost him.
G6.
True. I agree. I feel like if he were to take the shot, he would be safe. If I were in his shoes, I wouldn't. I would be too cautious to wanna expose myself. But
I'm sorry. Kirkley did just say that he was going to move in. He just warned that he was going to move in, and now he's losing them because they're all pushing to the north. I do hear the BTR taking shots to the north. I can see it way up there. Kirkley's still chilling out as man.
Oh, I got some engagement over here. Hammered Hebrew with two other of his buddies is getting engaged and looks like they're going to be surrounded. Pugashev taking shots now as well. That enemy or the US that's on that opposite hill is getting lit up.
So the Russians on that eastern hill, eastern side of radio tower. Oh gosh, look at Kirkley. He's 10 meters from Mighty right now. Oh, Kirkley took the shot. He took one shot. Mighty didn't hear it. Pulled the binocs back out. Throwing an aid. There goes the smoke.
Oh, yeah, I see that blue smoke.
17, 18 minutes.
That is ballsy. That smoke
Does
landed
Quirkley
5
know
meters from Mighty.
that this infantry is right to his front?
Yes, Kirkley does. He's trying to circumvent and also, I think, just distract. Oh yeah, Kirkley just reported blue smoke indicates enemies, so they're close to that. It might be behind the hill from some of his teammates.
Oh
but
man,
the enemies are there.
This is wicked. Quirkley's positioning is insanity. And how Mighty has not said anything about this blue smoke.
Mighty's,
I mean, I guess
Mighty's holding still. Kirkley's holding still. They're both just relaying information right now.
I mean, I guess it's one of those things for that smoke where it was so close to them that they didn't. It was impossible in their mind for it not to be friendly.
So, where did Alexo's old squad go? Are they still around?
Alexo's old
taken over by the tactical Brit.
Yeah, tactical Brit.
That squad must have gone down, huh? I don't see anybody east anymore, except for U.S. soldiers.
I think Hips and Nips is the only. Oh, and he just went. Yeah, I believe Hips and Nips was the last one to live in the squad and just got taken out. So.
All right. Well, Kirkley, closer than ever to Mighty. He's pushing on the freaking 10-meter mark again. Look at this. These two guys. This is how commanding goes when you get two competent guys. They kind of find themselves in the same location. It's how it goes. I remember watching Hutch and Karmika fight each other out. Oh,
Kirby
that's
sees
it.
Mighty.
That's it for
Mighty
Mighty.
goes.
Kirby got him right
Oh.
there. The one tap. Command is down for the Russian soldiers. That's a hit to the Russians. That really is. They're gonna not have any communication for about a minute, probably, and then they'll realize that their command went down.
So far, no call out that command's down. They have not noticed it. They just checked intel for that Humvee to see where it was
I
at.
finally just looked at the kills too, and it looks like it's hard to tell, but it looks like the U.S. might barely be winning right now.
Command calms
Actually, I'm
down.
gonna get a
Russia
higher
is
angle
eerily
at it.
quiet.
And it looks, yeah, the Russians are all kind of centralized. Their BTR is still far north, though, right?
Oh, we got white folks pushing into contact close. White folks goes down. He got right in between
White
Odessa
folks.
and another one.
White folks has got good aim. He's surgical with the optic. Maybe needs some work with that iron sight. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to strategize yourself when you're all alone too. This game. I don't know. It's close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like about 9 Russians. 10 or 11 if you count the BTR. I don't see the BTR. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, we're really close. We're within 5 or so. So it's gonna be a good match. Be a good one. I'm looking at scores. Decipher for the Russians has 8 kills. I think he's down though. I don't see him running around anywhere. So I think they got him. Maybe he's in the BTR. He's probably got in that BTR.
Another one down.
Where is that BTR?
Oh, yeah, I got eyes on that.
You know where oh, there it is.
Hear that buzzing?
Oh no, it's Bunny and somebody else. There's someone right at their feet. Oh, someone shot at the BTR and they missed.
They're popping white smoke
And the BTR knows, so they're running like the Dickens.
Odessa leading squad 1 just said they're right up on it. They're starting to push up that compound. I see smokes going out.
Oh, that's Burns. Burns is on the BTR. I don't know what he's doing.
Pony is down, so I'm taking command. I'm taking squad lead.
Okay, BTR's down. It just got taken out. Bunny's down on the BTR. Another guy is down, but there's another guy up. I can't see his name. I just saw Agent Fox Mulder. It's Agent Fox Mulder. So he's on the he's at the BTR, but the BTR is no longer up. Bunny just ran away. Well, that was a pretty tough blow the Russians took. They lost.
Guys, we gotta go. We're too close.
Let's buzz back over.
Move.
Go.
We're too close together. We have
J Remick squad pushing hard on the fob location. Dentrick's in there. Truth Realm. Great Again. .gov is in there. Lieutenant Smith is in there.
It looks like I do see a U.S. squad pushing right behind them.
Right behind who? Oh,
right behind J Remix.
Yeah, I
the
see that.
4-man team. And I just heard a call out too that they're right on it. I don't know if that was a radio call out or not.
How many guys do you have left?
I see Decipher.
But we do
finally
have.
went down. He got 9 kills in this round. Good one. Very good
Wow.
round for him.
where the fuck is
Another one. Where?
Crazy Russian is pushing in. You can see him looking at the fortifications set up by the U.S. forces in the compound in Golf 5, keep at 5. Watching his back.
Dude, I need some backup in here, like now.
Copy, move in on the objective.
It looks like the Russians are actually starting to take over this compound, and the United States forces are going to have to push back in. Pukashev's squad is going to be coming in from the east side.
Alright, got it. We have no contact out to the west.
Well, on the west side, we're going to have the rest of the U.S. force.
I want everybody pulling back to the fob right now.
Kirkley just called out for the last of his forces to fall back to the fob.
It's like a crazy Russian and
Dude, what
his
we got?
couple
We got
guys with him getting engaged heavily.
Buckshot, Crazy Russian, the Silver Man. That looks to be it right now. Buckshot takes one down. Buckshot is still alive. Kirkley takes him down, or no, someone takes him down. Buckshot trades. They trade with somebody. That's game. All the Russians are dead. That is game.
Yeah, I do believe so. I do not see.
There are no Russians left.
Good game. Wow.
Wow, that was crazy. It was hard to keep up right there. I'll tell you what. Good game though. Great job by Mighty. His first time being commander. You know, props to him. I'm gonna clap. That was a good job for him right there. You can't. He came out and gave it heck. He stayed alive almost the whole round, and just being taken out by the other commander just makes it all that much sweeter. Kirkley's only kill was against Mighty, the other command. That was pretty good.
Oh,
and,
that was great. That was a
really good match. I'm excited to watch the next one. That's going to be a good one to watch it.
Most certainly. Oh man, I'm gonna.
Great job.
Oh, that Quirkly Mighty little spar with them being so close and rarely seeing each other.
Oh yeah, I hope they do it again the next time too. We're gonna probably see them running into each other again. Maybe Mighty will get Kirkley this time.
Let's hope. Let's hope. I would love that play out.
It felt like at first it was U.S. sided, and then it felt like the Russians took over and they were going to win it with that flank from Alexo squad, but then they got caught, and then the U.S. took it over, and it actually was pretty close either way. I think the end of that BTR really hurt the Russians, and when Mighty went down to Kirkley, it kind of snowballed a little bit, and the U.S. were able to secure the victory and hold the fort. They had some great defense set up too. I don't know if anybody saw that. I was hovering over it, and there was some killer defense going on for the U.S. forces. So let's see what happens on this next one. We'll see how Kirkley does on the offense, and we'll see how Mighty does on the defense. I think we're going to take a little quick, maybe about a 5-minute break while every teams get resituated. We're going to go grab a bathroom break, maybe grab a drink, stuff like that. But we will be right back. Muff and Barton, pen on the cameras, squad ops. You know, February 11th, 2017, we're running Operation Crazy Horse. Round 2 is coming up, everybody. We'll be right back.